Hi friend, how are you? I hope you all are doing good, stable, safe and healthy. Friend, in this video, we are going to talk about overthinking. So friend, what is overthinking? Overthinking is overthinking is when we think, when we are used to thinking about a particular thing again and again, and or when we are thinking repeatedly about a particular thing, then it is called as overthinking, or in medical term is also called as rumination. Means when we are worried about, or when we are thinking about our past or our future again and again, then is a overthinking. So overthinking has many causes, and different person has their experience with different person has their different experience of overthinking. Like I like example, overthinking may be because of their past thing. Past thing means what? If a person had experienced a bad experience in the past, a bad experience means maybe his past or her past life is very bad. He or she has faced many struggle or many bad experience with something. Then it may happen. It from that case it may happen overthinking. Or if a person is thinking about the future, what will happen in the future, in the coming days. If a person is worried about the future in his or her life, in his or her future life, it may be her career or his career, or it may be about his life or her life, it may be about her or his health issues or relationship issues or many things. If he or she is worried about their future, then it may cause a overthinking. It's a overthinking. Like about the worried about failure. What will happen in the next future or next? If I fail that this in this case, then what will happen? In this kind of thinking, in this time of thought will come in our mind repeatedly, then is overthinking. Or the main factors of overthinking is like, if this overthinking, overthinking now, you already know overthinking, what is overthinking. Then we will discuss about the factors. What is the cause or factors? With everyone person's experience, there are different factors, different reason, but some factors may be similar for everyone. Like some researchers found that after the COVID 2019, after COVID-19, the many people or many students has examined that their maximum percentage of the students are cause of the overthinking. They are the victim of overthinking. Because of the main reason is they are confined in a particular room, or they are living in a particular room, in an environment. Indoor means they are staying in the indoor. Because of that, the overthinking is caused, the reason. Or it's sometime if a person is brooding in a room, they are not contact with others person, not socialist, then it may happen overthinking. If a person is staying alone in particular in a room, no contact with others people, then the overthinking may cause. This is one reason. And another reason is lack of exercise. If we don't do any exercise, physical exercise, and sleeping in a 24 hours, we are sleeping like 10 hours, 12 hours, more than 10 hours, then nothing doing and confined in a particular room and sleeping and eating, sleeping and eating, not doing anything, then it may cause a overthinking, because the person won't do any exercise and just sleeping and eating and won't contact with others people, then it may cause a overthinking. And sometimes overuse of the social media, overuse of the mobile. If a person is using maximum time of their Android phone or mobile or laptop, whatever it may be, in a particular room and not doing anything, just focusing on his mobile and don't contacting with others people and never socialize with others people, then it may cause overthinking. This is the reason. And the main reason are there, like if a person is experience a bad experience with the past life of his or her past life, bad experience, then it may cause overthinking. It may be that if a person past life has very bad experience, then it may cause a overthinking. Or if a person is worried about his or her future, like coming days, what will happen in the coming days, about anything. It may be about education, about a job, about marriage, about relationship, about career. If worried about all this kind of thing, then it may cause overthinking. So friend, these are the main reason about overthinking. And how we will control the overthinking? So to overcome all those overthinking, we have to manage ourselves. We have to manage all those things. Like overthinking is whatever we are input the bad things in our mind. Bad thing means whatever is not a reality. It is just not reality, is a imaginary things. What the imaginary things we are inputting our imaginary thing, not a reality, not a reality. Like our future is what already. Future is the coming days. It's not a reality. It may happen or not may happen. 99% is not happen. then what we are worrying about the upcoming days, this totally not reality things. It's about the just imaginary things. So if we are inputting our all this thing in our mind, the imaginary thing, not the reality things, then it will cause the overthinking. So we should stop the imaginary thing. We should stop thinking about the imaginary thing. We should think about only the reality thing. We should not think about the imaginary thing. We should focus on the reality things. We should not focus on the imaginary thing. So first we have to stop the imaginary thing. This is only the imaginary. It's not the reality. So why we should think about the imaginary thing, which is not a reality. So first of all, we have to avoid all the imaginary thing. So we have to control thinking about all the imaginary thing. What will happen? What will happen to the next? Or in past is past. Whatever already past is never come. So we do not think about the past. What is happened already or already happened? That is not. It's not come. We can't correct it. Already happened. So is gone is gone. We should not think about that. So we should not input all this unnecessary thing in our mind. Then we can control the overthinking. So friend, in this video I am going to share my personal experience about the overthinking. I am also a overthinker person. From class, I am experienced from the class 8 to class 9. I am experienced overthinking from class 9. Means when I was around class of 15 years, then from 15 years I am experiencing overthinking. How? Because I am staying alone. Not alone with my younger brother and younger sister. I am staying with my brother and sister. It's a different, away from my house, away from my parents. Means I am staying in the boarding house with my little sister and brother. And what I used to do, I only used to go morning school 9 a.m. and returning back 3 p.m. And this is my routine. Morning 9 to 3 p.m. is my routine always. I go to school and come back to my room. I go to school, come back to my room. I go to school, come back to my room. This is every day my routine. And I didn't do any exercise, any socialize with the other people. I always confined with my room. And I always afraid of failure. What will happen? What will happen? Then I always concentrate on my study only. And I always focus on my study, and I always, every day I used to study around 4 hours, 5 hours, like that I used to study. And I am totally avoid to my friend and about my family and societies. I totally away from my society only. I only with my sister and my brother. And gradually the overthinking is developed in my mind. But I don't know. This diagnosis, I don't know myself that this is happening in my mind, but I don't know myself at the time. As I became to know now only, After 15 years, I became to know, 15 or 20 years. But what is happening, this kind of thing happening in my life from that day only. But I don't know. I didn't identify myself. And gradually developing my overthinking after class 12 also, I am staying alone again in a rent house. I didn't contact with my friend. I didn't contact with any social activities. I didn't play any things. Then again developing in my mind the overthinking. What will happen in my high secondary exam after if I fail that, like that, overthinking time. And anyhow I pass in class 12 exam, and again in my graduation. Then literally developing my overthinking from that time. And when I was master in 2016, at a time, I really means I was diagnosed in anxiety. I felt anxiety because at a time I have to submit my research article, I have to submit my thesis, I have to do my research work, and in a particular period of time I have to submit my thesis, I have to complete my research work, and I am thinking over and over about that. If I can't submit at that time, then how what will happen? At the time, again I need to manage my financial also, for my hostel fees and for my expensive for my master degree. And again at a time I was broke up with my ex, and at a time everything is happened in my life, and totally I was like a mad. I was diagnosed with anxiety and overthinking, and I went for medical checkup, and doctor is prescribed about the sleeping tablet, and again for the some anxiety tablet they have given me to eat all this medicine. And at the time no one is know about me, from my home, my parents, no one is know about my problem, and I can't share also, and I can't go home also, because if I go, then my professor will not allow to go home and not will complete my research work, and not will complete my degree also. If I go to home, then they won't complete my degree at a time. So I can't go home also, and I can't talk also with my parents also. So this is the very difficult time for me, and everyone knows that I became only thin. I don't know at the time I will be alive or not. This is the situation. Really, but I got a good friend at a time. Means God has sent me a good friend at a time when difficulties came. This friend helped me everything. This This friend helps me and motivate me everything. Medicine can't work. Medicine also cannot work for me. But only my friend work help me overcome from this overthinking and anxieties. Even I eat all the medicine but not working. But only my friend helped me that time. And the friend is all like a God. Like a God. She helped me, she motivate me everything, every angle. Don't think negative like that. He always motivate me, don't think negative, everything will be okay. You are so a intelligent person, you will finish your work at the same time. Don't worry about it, don't worry, not think the negative. Always motivate me, always positive thing. She always talk about positive. And gradually I forget everything. I only focus on positive. And gradually I overcome from the overthinking. This is my tough time. So friend, this is my personal experience. So overthinking, you need to stop. How you can stop? You have to do the everything, whatever. You have to contact with your good friend, positive friend, not negative person, who always motivate you, who always agree with your view like that. This kind of person you have to choose. Don't contact with a negative person. At the time, negative person was there in my life, but because of that negative person also very effect in my life. So totally I avoid that negative friend, whatever, at the time with me. So friend, if you are experiencing this thing, then don't stay with the negative person. Always stay away from the negative person. Be with the positive person who always motivate you. Because I already explained about the overthinking or anxieties. So do exercise also regularly, and don't confine with in a room. Be active, be talk with your friend, be exercise, be socialist anytime. Then you can overcome from overthinking. So friend, I won't lengthen this video. I want to finish. So see you in the next video. I will come back with another video with different topics. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you.